On the sidelines of BT MPW, I am joined by none other than Radhika Gupta, who is the MD and CEO of Edelweiss AMC. Radhika ma'am, thank you so much first of all for taking the time out. My first question to you would be, how does it feel to be here among the most powerful women?
So, love being here. I think this is my 4th year winning this and I've attended it 3 times. What I love about this is you just get to meet so many awesome women. I know many of them. I've made many friends over the years at this event. I've got some very good life advice, motherhood advice. So I always enjoy being here.
Okay, absolutely. And what does power mean to you?
I think power is impact. Power is the ability to use whether it is your capital, whether it is your position, or whether it is your voice. And I think voice is the biggest to positively influence. I mean, power is not something you trip on. Power is hopefully something you use to create a positive impact.
And how would you like to describe your journey, and how would you, look at the current asset management landscape of this industry?
So I think it's a great time to be a young asset manager. I've spent 6-7 years in the industry, and consumers are more and more open to younger asset management companies. It's not the domain of a big 5. We've grown from 6,000 to 1.2 lakh crores, and it's honestly growth that I could have never budgeted for or imagined. And I really believe that where India is over the next decade, we're also just getting started. So I think tremendous gratitude for the journey and even more optimism for the way ahead.
And ma'am, everyone is talking about women's inclusivity. But when we talk about that, how do you look at the progress that India has made so far?
So I think there is progress. The labor force participation numbers may not show it, but I think more women CEOs, more women funded, more women startups. I think you saw some of that there. More women representation. I think younger Indian women, and this I have some color on, are getting a lot more ambitious. They're getting a lot more aspirational, and that aspiration is not restricted to Mumbai or Delhi. So I think on that dimension we've made progress, and hopefully that will translate into numbers as well.
And what about your industry?
So Edelweiss Mutual Fund is 30% women and 30% women in senior management also. So I think we have done well as a mutual fund. I don't think my industry has done as well, because if you look at CEOs, CIOs, all of us combined, we probably have 10-15 slots out of 250 filled by women. So asset management has a little way to go, but Edelweiss Mutual Fund is very happy to lead that effort.
Okay, absolutely. And Radhika ma'am, you have a lot of fans. Everyone knows you as a MD and CEO of Edelweiss AMC. But how do you unwind after a busy day? I mean, who is Radhika Gupta exactly?
Well, these days I play with my 18-month-old baby. He's adorable and he's fun and he's snuggly, so that's pretty much it. When I get time, I try to read and write. My profession makes me travel a lot, so I buy lots of sarees and eat a lot of good food. So I think you find joy at home and you find joy in work. That's what it is.
Okay, and what would be your one piece of advice for all the investors who are watching you right now?
Stay calm, stay invested, and keep an eye on the long term. We've become very short term these days.
And lastly, ma'am, women like me look up to you. So what would be your advice for them?
I think exactly what I said on stage, which is find your sky and learn to fly. Embrace ambition. In today's India, there's nothing that you cannot be. So go out there and live your limitless self.
Ma'am, just one last question, because you have a lot of fans, but there are some people who will always try to pull you down.
Oh, yeah,
so what will be your message? What would be your message for all the haters out there?
If hating me gives you joy, then I've had a positive impact in your life. And I've always been told in Hindi कि कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, तो छोड़ो बेकार की बातों को. We'll keep doing what we have to do.
Okay, on that wonderful note, thank you so much, ma'am.